All you need to understand the market today in a nutshell. This is Market Today by N3WS.
Whoa, okay, buckle up, because today we're diving into the wild world of AI and how it's shaking up, well, pretty much everything.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're talking big names, familiar faces, Starbucks, OpenAI, even a little trip down to Brazil with Microsoft.
It's like AI snuck up on us, right? 1 minute it's sci-fi, the next it's in our coffee and our cancer
like
research.
Previously.
Yeah.
So ready to untangle some headlines and figure out what it all means for, the rest of us?
Yes, absolutely. Let's do it.
All right, first up, OpenAI. The geniuses behind ChatGPT, they're ditching the whole nonprofit thing. Sam Altman's finally getting his piece of the pie. And we're talking a potential valuation of, get this, $150 billion. Huge, right?
Huge doesn't even cover it.
So break it down for us. What's the deal with this shift? Good news, bad news? What are we thinking?
Okay, so it's complicated. Yeah. On one hand, OpenAI says this move gives them serious firepower to compete with the tech giants, Google, Microsoft, the whole gang, more resources, faster development, all that. But, and this is a big but.
There's always a but.
Right. It raises some eyebrows about who gets to benefit from these advancements. Will the best AI be like a luxury item, or will it be available to everyone? That's the question, isn't it?
Okay, yeah, a little bit of a scary thought. But on a lighter note, let's switch gears to something everyone knows and loves, Starbucks. They're hoping their new CEO, Brian Niccol, the guy who practically performed a miracle at Chipotle, can work his magic again.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, right?
Exactly. But can he really pull off a Chipotle-style turnaround at a global giant like Starbucks?
That's a great question. I mean, Niccol's track record is incredible. But Starbucks is a different beast, It's not just about the product, it's the experience, the whole vibe. So think maybe menu shakeups, smarter tech integration, that kind of thing.
Ooh, AI-powered lattes. I'm here for it.
Right, now you're talking. But seriously, it's about staying relevant. Right.
Speaking of staying relevant, Meta, Mark Zuckerberg's empire, their stock just hit an all-time high after that Meta Connect event.
They went all out, didn't they?
Celebrity voices on Instagram, AI that analyzes anything from a picture. Are they winning the AI race against, everyone else?
Oh, hold on now. It's way too early to call a winner. It's a marathon, not a sprint, right? But Meta's strategy is interesting. They're integrating AI across everything. Instagram, WhatsApp, the whole shebang. And that gives them a huge advantage.
How so?
Data. They have mountains of data on how people use their platforms. And that's gold, pure gold in the AI world. The more data you have, the better your AI. It's like giving a supercomputer a supersized brain.
Okay, that makes sense. But it's not just Silicon Valley playing this game, right? Microsoft just dropped a cool $2.7 billion on Brazil's cloud infrastructure and AI. $2.7 billion. That's a lot of coffee.
It's not just about faster internet in Rio. This is about the big leagues, global dominance. Emerging markets like Brazil, they're the new frontier.
So it's like a global chess match.
Exactly. And the stakes are high. It's not just about profits. It's about who gets to shape the future of AI.
And speaking of shaping the future, let's talk about a field where AI could have a massive impact: healthcare. AstraZeneca, they're going all in on AI to fight cancer. They're teaming up with this company, Immunai, to develop AI-powered drug trials. We're talking $18 million investment. What's the thinking there? Could this be the key to, actually curing cancer?
It's an incredible thought, isn't it? AI analyzing tons of data to identify the best drug candidates, even personalized treatments. It could completely change the game. Imagine faster drug development, better outcomes, potentially even, cure. It's exciting and a little bit mind-blowing.
I mean, curing cancer, that's like the dream, right?
Absolutely, it would be revolutionary. And, this is just the tip of the iceberg. AI has the potential to, transform pretty much every industry out there, even the ones we don't always think about.
You're right. Remember we were talking about Starbucks before? Well, get this. Southwest Airlines, they're getting rid of their open seating policy.
Wait, seriously? No more mad dash for the aisle seat?
Nope, gone. It's the end of an era.
Wow, that's a bold move. I wonder if they're going to have, an AI algorithm assigning seats now. Optimizing for maximum comfort or something.
Right. Maybe that's the future of air travel. AI, planning our trips, designing those futuristic planes we see in movies, the whole 9 yards.
Honestly, I could see it happening. AI could optimize flight routes, personalize itineraries, you name it. It's already happening in other industries.
It's crazy how these little changes, like ditching open seating, can kind of give us a glimpse into the bigger picture. It's like, what's next? Yeah. What's AI going to shake up next?
It makes you think. But before we spiral down that rabbit hole, Let's take a minute to recap what we've covered today. We started with OpenAI, right?
Right. They went from nonprofit to potentially $150 billion company. Big jump.
Exactly. And while that move could mean big things for AI development, it also raises some important questions about, like, accessibility and who benefits from these advancements. It's a conversation we need to be having.
Absolutely. Then we shifted gears to Starbucks and their hopes for a major comeback with their new CEO.
It's a classic tale of disruption. You have this giant in the industry facing challenges and needing to adapt. It'll be interesting to see what Niccol brings to the table.
And speaking of adapting, we can't forget Meta's grand entrance into the AI arena.
They are not messing around. They're integrating AI everywhere. And that access to user data, it's a game changer. Like we were saying, data is power in the world of AI.
Right, like giving a brain a serious upgrade. Then there's Microsoft making power moves in Brazil.
That $2.7 billion investment, that's a clear signal that the AI race is global. Emerging markets are becoming these battlegrounds for tech dominance, which is fascinating to watch.
And of course, we can't forget about the potential of AI to revolutionize healthcare. AstraZeneca's partnership with Immunai is a huge deal.
Huge. The idea that AI could help us find a cure for cancer, it gives you goosebumps just thinking about it. But it also highlights the importance of ethical considerations in AI development.
That's a really good point. So we've covered a lot of ground, from corporate strategies to the future of medicine. It can feel overwhelming, right? Like, what does this all mean for the average person?
I get it, it's a lot to process. But I think the biggest takeaway here is that AI isn't some far-off, futuristic fantasy anymore. It's here, it's happening now, and it's impacting our lives in ways we might not even realize. The key is to, try to keep up, stay informed.
It's like we took a crash course in AI and its global takeover.
Right, from Silicon Valley to Seattle, even a quick layover in Brazil.
And the crazy thing is, this is just the beginning, right? Like, we're just scratching the surface of what AI can do.
Exactly. And that's what makes it so important to be having these conversations now. We need to understand what's at stake, the potential benefits, the risks, all of it.
Totally, because it's not just about the technology itself. It's about how we use it. The choices we make, the companies we support, the policies we advocate for, it all adds up.
100%. We're at this crucial point where we can actually shape the future of AI. It's not some, predetermined destiny. We have agency here.
So what's our next move? How do we navigate this AI revolution in a way that, benefits everyone?
That's the million-dollar question. But I think it starts with curiosity. Don't be afraid to, really dig into these topics. Question the headlines, read beyond the clickbait, talk to people who know more than you.
And not just the tech stuff, but the ethics too, right? Like, what kind of world are we creating with this technology?
Exactly. Because AI is going to reflect our values. It's up to us to make sure those values are ones we can be proud of.
All right, so final thought, and I know this is going to sound cheesy, but this whole AI thing, it's kind of like a choose-your-own-adventure novel, right?
I like that.
We're writing the story right now, and it's up to us to decide what kind of future we want to create. So, to everyone listening, stay curious, stay engaged, and let's build something amazing together.
Hear, hear.
And on that note, we'll catch you on the flip side for another deep dive.